Today we have Trump pushes nuclear option to end the shutdown. Let's see what they can do to end the government shutdown. Let's see what he's got. Make America great again.
This morning, President Trump is calling on Republicans to change the rules in the Senate to reopen the government. Trump posting overnight, it is now time for the Republicans to play their Trump card and go for what is called the nuclear option. Get rid of the filibuster and get rid of it now. The move would
reminds me of that Illuminati card game. You got the Trump card, the nuclear option. That's just some of the things I remember from the Illuminati card game.
allow Republicans to pass a bill to fund the government with a simple majority instead of the 60 votes currently needed. But Senate Majority Leader John Thune has warned against this move, saying it could come back to bite Republicans whenever Democrats take power back.
I agree.
Meanwhile, millions of Americans fear their food assistance or SNAP benefits will run out tomorrow as the government shutdown drags on.
I've gone to social media to ask for help from everyone that I could possibly think of.
It now appears a federal judge hearing a lawsuit over emergency funding may step in. Judge in
I mean, the Democrats are the ones that don't want to open the government up, so
Dira Talwani saying right now Congress has put money in an emergency fund for an emergency, and it's hard for me to understand how this isn't an emergency. Republicans argue it's not that easy.
If they transfer funds from these other sources, it pulls it away immediately from school meals and infant formula.
The judge just
it's not as, I mean, okay, so it pulls it from school meals, but you're giving it to meals at home to the same people that would need meals at home as well. I mean, there's got to be a break somewhere, maybe. I don't know.
missing the administration's explanation, saying, I want agency action, not lawyering. We're not going to make everyone drop dead. The judge could compel the administration.
Nobody's going to drop dead. And another thing is, most of the benefits for SNAP they go to illegal immigrants. Most of the benefits don't even go to Americans. That's a problem, folks.
To release the funds, but whether the Trump administration will comply remains to be seen. And even if it does, the emergency funding available would still fall short of the monthly SNAP payouts. Back on Capitol Hill, Democrats digging in, refusing to open the government until Republicans agreed to extend Obamacare subsidies to prevent.
That ain't even what it's about. They want us to give money to some other countries, which is some bullshit.
Healthcare insurance premiums from skyrocketing next year.
And I feel like that they're embezzling the funds that are going to these places where they want them to go. I feel like they're getting a kickback from it, and that's why they're shut down, because they're not getting their kickback, and now they have a problem because these other countries aren't getting the American taxpayer funded money, which then a portion of that in turn gets funneled back into these corrupt politicians' pockets. Bullshit. Don't believe me? Look it up.
A Utah woman we spoke to says even with the subsidies, her premium next year will rise from $495 to $753. And without the subsidies, it will more than quadruple to more than $2,100.
We can't afford to double what it costs for us to live just to have health insurance.
Republicans argue the Affordable Care Act, which set up Obamacare, was a bad law that drives up premiums and strains doctors.
It was a bullshit law, and the fact that they fined you, they held you accountable for not getting health insurance on your taxes, they fined you, that's bullshit too.
President Trump last night posting, quote, Obamacare is a disaster. Rates are going through the roof for really bad health care. Do something, Democrats. Stacey.
I refused to pay my taxes that entire time where it was made forced, like it was forced. I refused.
Cox says right now a flawed plan is better than no plan. Meanwhile, as more government workers go without paychecks, more of them are turning to food banks.
Honestly, this has been devastating.
Wayne Barber says he's been an air traffic controller for 23 years.
I'm still going to show up to work because that's what I swore an oath to do.
But many air traffic controllers no longer getting paid are calling out sick, causing staff shortages and delays at major airports. At Orlando's airport yesterday.
You know, you can't expect people to just keep working. At some point, they're like, I got to feed a family. I got to go find another job. I got to do this. I got to do that. It's more than that's what I swore an oath to do. Like, you've got an oath to your family to take care of your family.
Yesterday, a warning that at one point there would be no certified air traffic controllers to land planes, forcing a ground delay.
A shortage of air traffic.
Maybe if we ground all these planes, these corrupt Democrats won't be able to go where they want to go. But they're so corrupt, they probably got their own private planes because, you know, they get all this funding from God knows where.
Controllers was already a big problem before the government shutdown. Now authorities warn if the shutdown drags on, especially through the Thanksgiving travel period, it'll be a disaster.
Yeah, I mean, so what? A bunch of rich people can't fly. Get in a car and drive. Oh, you got to go to another country to make deals with these people so you can embezzle our taxpayer dollars back into your bank account? I'm sorry.